Man, today's August 21st. I'm fired up, man. I just wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on my schedule. My schedule is cray-cray. Let me try to fix my phone here so I can film this a little more evenly. All right, so yeah, like as you know, my schedule's been absolutely bananas over the past week or so. I went from Lafayette to Houston to Baton Rouge, Slidell, Mobile, Alabama, New Orleans, back to Lafayette, Pensacola Beach, Florida, back to Lafayette to New Orleans, back to Lafayette, back to New Orleans, going to Atlanta, Charlotte, North Carolina, Dover, Delaware, Washington, D.C., New York City, then back to North Carolina, and maybe swinging by Jacksonville, Florida on the way back. And then I'm going down to Ormond Beach for a conference. Gonna get my life is this even on? Gonna get my life absolutely changed and rocked. And so just wanted to drop some value here and see if I can help somebody today with one thing, and that is how to get someone to do whatever you want. Okay, here we go. You ready? You got your notepad out. Here it comes. The secret to getting someone to do whatever it is you want, whether it is selling a business, selling a merchant, whether it's recruiting a new prospect, whether it's dealing with your spouse, dealing with your kid, dealing with your friend, your business partner, pretty much everybody, any human being on planet Earth except for, pretty much every human being on planet Earth. I was going to say except for the president, but even the president, right? All you have to do, man, is position yourself in this manner by framing a irresistible offer to a person and driving home with clarity what is in it for them. What's in it for them? What's in it for me? If you're trying to sell me something, right? Tell me what is in it for me. How can I benefit it? Listen, people don't want to hear how good your company is, even though you might be good. Or again, when I pitch people in my pitch book, or I'm going through a presentation with someone, I mention a little bit on how good my company is, how good my product is, how good my service is, how good my technology is, my security, my integrity, my agreement, my structure, all that stuff. I mention all that stuff. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it bent. I definitely do say all that and build the value of my product. But at the end of the day, what I'm communicating as I sit down and present with someone is, number one, I am transferring my certainty that what I have is unconditionally good for that person, right? And I show them what is in it for you. So sometimes, I will be with a business owner, and like yesterday, for example, I went into a business and I saved the guy $730 per year, okay? And I told him, I was like, listen, man, you're gonna save $730. I already know, man. I already know. You don't have to tell me. I already know. And he's like, what do you already know, man? I'm like, dude, I already know that you're going on a cruise with this $730 at the end of the year, brother. And he started laughing, right? Because he's like, all right, you already know, right? So, hey, this is what's in it for you. If you do business with me at the end of the year, you're gonna be able to go on a cruise, okay? If you are with your spouse and your spouse says, I really don't want to do that thing. Say, listen, if you do that thing for me, this is what's in it for you. I'm gonna massage your feet tonight. I'm gonna give you a back massage. I'm gonna take care of the baby. I'm gonna feed the baby tomorrow morning, and you won't have to worry about anything. And I'm gonna, take over daddy duties all Saturday, and you'll be able to go to the spa and get your nails done and get a pedicure and go, and before that, go to the gym and have a good time and drink a smoothie, right? So frame it the right way, Sometimes I tell a business owner, I say, hey, listen, I know that if you don't do business with me, you're going to take my quote and take my offer, and you're going to go back to my competitor, and they're going to presumably match it, and you're going to get your rate lowered anyways, dude. So look, there's 10,080 minutes in a week. I'm asking for 10 of your minutes. In those 10 minutes, I guarantee that I'm going to provide you more value than anything else you could possibly do in 10 minutes. When do you have 10 minutes to sit with me? With your statement, your bill, your, packet, whatever, right? Basically what I'm saying, guys, is at the end of the day, people want to know when accepting a meeting or doing business with you, they want to know pretty much one thing and one thing only. Obviously that you have a great company and you have a lot of integrity and you have a good agreement, obviously, but more importantly, what is the value for them? What is in it for them? People are self-centered, people are selfish, so allow them to see the clarity, right? Allow them to see what's in it for them, and you will sign up 100 deals per month on your team nationwide. If your team can do that, you'll be an unstoppable force, and you'll go out and take the marketplace by storm, because everybody else out there wants to just run their mouths about how great they are and how much they can save or whatever. But what is in it for them? There's a lot of merchants out there. There's a lot of, I went to an auto mechanic that's charging his customers 4% to use a car. They're doing the cash discount of 4%, and I snatched him up in 2 seconds because I snatched him up in 30 seconds because I was like, man, look, this is what's in it for you. Your customers are going to see that out of all the businesses in town here, you're only charging them 2.75 or 2.5% to accept cards, and it's going to allow you to have a much higher integrity standard, and your business will be what's the word I used? I used some fancy word. I can't even remember now. I said your business will be the best business in town, man. We ain't charging 4% to run a car. That's freaking ridiculous for an auto shop. It might be okay for a taco stand, but for an auto shop, it's no good. So that's how we switched them over. Just because 3%, 2.75, I'm safe there at that auto shop. So show the merchant how their business can be benefited and what's in it for them. And I know I'm drilling that home, but that is how you sell accounts. That's how you sell anyone, anything, and get any human being to do what you want. Show them why it benefits them. So Misty, this is my new business partner. Can you believe that?
Hey, so can I get my appointment?
Isn't that cool? So now we have a partner. I'm teaching him to do business the right way.
Well, it's a whole lot that I don't know.
Okay, great.
Okay. August 21st, I went down to New Orleans and I'm training a new sales partner there. And here's why I'm so excited about this guy, because I originally met this guy through a really unfortunate circumstance. So what happened was he was in the business working on a deal, and I walked in and kind of spoiled his deal in the middle of his close or whatever. And the stuff happened, we exchanged business cards, and we met later on that day. So he was working with this company that in our industry, they're the filth of our industry. They're complete scammers, they're liars. They have a reputation of not only lying to their sales partners, but also to businesses and business owners. So I was able to show him look, this is what I do. I've been doing this since I was a boy. We do business with integrity, and you can partner with me and we will completely take over this area. If not, good luck being my competition. God bless you, best of luck to you, but it's gonna be not fun for you for the next 2 years. So we decided to team up and partner up, and so now, you know, we could have been worst enemies, but now we're best friends. And so I'm teaching him like stuff that I know to be true, and he's been growing in leaps and bounds. So, you know, it was kind of a situation that could have been really bad because I walked in and messed up his sale, and I ended up selling that account for myself. But, you know, like bad things happen to good people, right? In that sense, but it all works out together for the better because I'm taking him from a company that's literally scamming him right to his face, but he didn't really know about it, and teaching him the truth about our industry. And that's what I like, man. I like truth, right? I like exposing the secrets of the bad guys. And so that's what I'm doing with him, and I'm really excited about it. As far as New Orleans goes, I'm pumped up about that market right now.